How many times do we fall? And we fall sometimes flat on our face. But we're in the middle of a battle. We're in the middle of a battlefield. What are we going to do? Cry about the fact that we lost? Cry about the fact that we fell? Or be mechazik ourselves and realize we have to keep on going. We are constantly in a battle with the Yetzer Hara. And it doesn't get any easier, Rabbi say. It gets easier after working on it, but we have to start to work on it. Only when we work on it does it get any easier. And we have to realize that one of the greatest things we can do is make ourselves a geder. Make ourselves a personal geder. What we will not do, what we will not go to, what we will not see. I'll give you an example. There's a Gemara in Tainis, Tav Chav Aleph, listen to this. There's a Yid in Tainis, but the Gemara calls him Abba Emuna. Abba Emuna. He was a doctor. And every single day a bas kol came out and said, Shalom Aleichem, to the doctor. Abba Emuna. Now Abaya, who knew about this, got very, very upset. Abaya got upset. Why did he get upset? Because Lemaisa, he only got a Shalom Aleichem from the bas kol from Hashem once a week. Right? Rava only got it once a year on Erev Yom Kippur. So the Gemara says Abaya had Chalishus Hadas. He got very like, oh come on, I get it once a week, this doctor gets it once a day. Every day this doctor, what does he do better than me? So they told him, I want to tell you the mice of Abba Mona. He used to be a doctor and he let blood. Now when you let blood, you have to ask people to lift up their sleeve. And when a woman lifts up her sleeve, that's a shadow of tznius. So he created a specific garment that was made for a woman to put over that would reveal the smallest amount that he'd be able to put the needle inside, but would not reveal the rest. Okay, beautiful thing, very, very nice, very noble of him. But says the Gemara, because of that, he was zoichet to get a bas kol from the Shechina every single day, more than Abaya and more than Rava. Why? What did he do? Because he made himself a geder. He made himself a small geder that he won't cross. And that's something that we have to do. The Ravid brings down in Shara Kedusha that the Rishon L'chol HaGadorim Shmiras Einayim, the greatest thing that we can do for ourselves is to make ourselves a geder in Shmiras Einayim. And that is the geder for everything. And we'll end Rabbi Isai with this. The Heilige B'nai Yisachar, on Chanukah, brings the Arizal. Rabbi Isai, listen carefully to the following words. He brings the Arizal on Chanukah, that the Arizal says that sometimes the Ma'at Maisim Toivim, that Klal Yisrael do b'zman hazeh, the small amount of good deeds that a Yid does in this generation can push away so much tumah. Zog the Heilige B'nai Yisachar from the Arizal, who choshev harba mitanoim b'zmanom. You know what that means, Rabbi Isai? That means, and I'll translate in our language, in our words. Listen carefully, Rabbi Isai, to this. That the little bit that we do to try mechazik ourselves, to try to prevent ourselves, to push ourselves away of this Aveira, the smallest action, whatever we do to make ourselves better. Like I said last week, just being here is that. But going a bit further and trying, we could be considered to be greater than the greatest Tanoim. Can you imagine the Tanoim could be Machayim Mesim? They could bring someone back to life. But we and our little selves could be greater than that. Why? Because the little bit that we do for Kedusha in a world that we're living in can change worlds. And therefore we could be considered to be greater. And if a Yid puts something in himself to try to machazik himself in Yoni Kedusha, the greatest nachas ruach that he can bring to the Rabbeinu Shalom, greater than the Tanoim. Rabbi said, all we have to do is try. Yes, we may fall. And we may fall flat on our face. But we're going to get back up. And we're going to machazik ourselves with the realization that it's not that we're bad. It's not that we're low. It's not that we're dirty and disgusting. We are normal. We are normal human beings. And we just have to try. That's all the Rabbeinu Shalom wants us to do. The Heilige Rishona brought down from the Oyev Yisrael that every time a Yid is oimid b'nisayin and stops himself from something that he shouldn't be doing in Yoni Kedusha, is miskarev the Geula. Can you imagine? When you are about to look at something and you say, no, I'm not going to take a second look on the street. I'm not going to press enter on the phone or on the computer. I'm not going to do it. Zog the Heilige Rishna from the Abderov. You are bringing Mashiach closer. You are greater, Zog the Heilige B'nai Yisrael, than the Tanoim in the Gemara. All we have to do is try. The Rebbeinu Shem doesn't want us to be perfect. He just wants us to try. And that's how it should, Rabbi say. Mitzvah Shem, next week we continue.